Part two. So we sold this 96-year-old man this car, and everything went down without a hitch. He paid cash for the car, wrote us a check, and off he and his dog went as happy as could be with their brand new Subaru. And you know, I thought a lot about that man after that day, and I wondered if he was okay. I was hopeful he hadn't hurt anybody else, and I just couldn't believe he was on the road. You know, it really bothered me. It worried me. Fast forward 3 years. This man's now 99 years old, and he comes back into the dealership, and he asks for me. Now, as a salesperson, that is all you can want of your customer, for them to remember you and ask for you. This one time I probably would just as soon he'd forgot me, but he didn't. He remembered me. And I went and greeted him, and he said he wanted to trade his car in on another brand new Subaru Legacy. I went out and looked at his car. It was beat up everywhere. Every corner dented in. The whole right side scuffed all the way down. It looked rough, and it had 8,000 miles on it. He had drove 8,000 miles in those 3 years he had owned it, and I think he'd hit something in every parking lot he'd been in. Once again, I told my sales manager, I don't want to sell this man a car. He should not be on the road. And my sales manager, again, called the owner. And the owner come over, and he remembered the customer, and he went and talked to the gentleman again. And he come back and talked to us, and I said, look, I know the legalities. I know we're supposed to sell him a car, but can't we look up maybe a family member or something and call them and tell them he's trying to buy a car and tell them how bad his driving is and get him off the road? I mean, isn't there something we can do? And, you know, the owner says, legally, no. We can't invade his privacy like that. We cannot call a family member or try to look them up, whatever. He said, we're not going to go down that road. So we've got to do what's right. We've got to sell him a car. We cannot discriminate against this man. Okay. So I'm not test driving with him. He said, I understand. Let's see if he'll buy the car without test driving it. So I went and talked to him, and I told him, I said, sir, you know, here's the car. I showed him the car. It's got the same features yours has, brand new. Do you think this one will work for you? He said, yeah, I think so. And I said, well, you don't need to drive it, do you? You know, you've drove one so long now. Nope, I don't need to drive it. Okay, great. So we went ahead and sold him the car. We did all the paperwork. And once again, him and his dog went off happy as could be in their brand new Subaru. Look for part 3 to see how this ends.